Next, we have my three favorite tracks of the week, and the first one is "Eyes in the Sun" by Florist off the album "If Blue Could Be Happiness." So that's a very melancholy song. It's very stripped back, fundamental. Just that acoustic in the background, and her vocals are very interesting.
It's very soothing.
Very soothing,
Yeah.
but it's definitely. I think melancholy was a good word to describe it. Soothing.
Yeah, that it hit right on the spot.
Because I don't know, I don't think you'd be happy while listening to that song.
Yeah, I mean, it calmed me down though. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I just kind of lost track of time.
Yeah, me too.
I was just listening to her voice, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I was actually getting up to do some things, and I didn't realize the song was almost over. Because time. Yeah, because I lost track of time. It was definitely soothing. That's basically how the album goes. It's very soothing. But that song is just, I don't know. It's just so beautiful. It really spoke to me.
Yeah.
There's used to listening to sad music, and then I find used to listening to that.
Yeah. I mean, like some of the things she says is kind of relatable sometimes.
Can I ask for a quote? You know what I mean?
Huh?
Can I ask for a line that spoke to you?
I don't know. Like, there's just I don't remember one part completely, but she was talking about. There's a part that I think it was during the beginning of the song. She was talking about herself. I think she said something like the way people see her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just kind of I listened to that and I was like, wow, you don't have to worry about how other people perceive you.
Yeah, dude, I get you 100%.
Sometimes
we're thinking a little too much about it.
Yeah, and I'm a believer. I don't personally. I don't think first impressions. I don't believe in first impressions.
What do you mean you don't believe in first impressions?
I think anybody, everybody has first impressions on any person that they see, and I think first impressions limit humans' ability to connect with each other. Because you look at somebody and you feel like, no, I probably couldn't relate to that person.
Yeah, I get you.
I probably couldn't connect. I don't. So that's why I'm not And I think for first impressions and judging by what you see is what limits people from unity. It's you believe you can't connect to a certain person because you look at them in a certain way.
I get you. That's inspirational, Aiden.
I can go on and about it. When I was in New York, there's this place called Union Square, and there's a whole bunch of chess players there, and I got to learn how to play chess from one of the people there. He offered to teach me because I was eating lunch there, and you know what? These people don't care how people see them.
Yeah,
they just. You know what I mean? They're enjoying life, and you can connect with them. You would never think you can talk to a homeless person playing chess by a train station. You would never think you can connect with that person, right? Just by looking at them, you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. But then you just take the time to to try to talk to them, and you know what? You can get a friendship from it that lasts your whole entire lifetime.
Yeah, I get you. In Bosnia, where my parents are from, I go to visit every once in a while. The culture there, it's just so interesting because, what they do for, what they spend their time doing, not all their time, but they spend a lot of time doing is they just sit, the downtown area and, in, a cafe, but the cafes are all outdoors. So, you can just kind of, walk in and sit down. There's no, you don't, have to go walk inside of something.
Right.
So it's so communal because, one, you'll sit there for 2 hours and you'll see everybody because they'll just walk by. And you just sit there and you have time to just talk to random people, no one's no one's scared to talk about anything, or scared to talk to somebody. And I think that's just so interesting, here, you sit in a bus or on a train, something, you're sitting waiting for someone, everyone, they have headphones in, they're not trying to talk to people, I think, I don't know. I enjoy conversation, and
communication is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right.
So the next song we're going to play is called The Chuckler by Protomator. And this song is, I'll just preface it, it's way different. You're definitely going to have a different experience listening to this song than the last song.
I'm ready.
All right, here you go. Here's The Chuckler by Protomator.
And
So that's Deathless by Ibeyi. And before that, we heard The Chuckler by Protomator. So the Chuckler was definitely different than the Flores.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely like, very aggressive, very post-punky.
Yeah.
I told you, like, I prefaced it like with the vocals are very interesting, very weird. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it was totally like different from what we heard earlier from the Flores. But like, I mean, I don't know. It kind of had that slight rock kind of taste for a little bit with the guitar and all that. But like, I mean, it's definitely an interesting song.
Yeah.
And then the one right after.
Yeah, the one right after was fantastic. Deathless by Ibeyi. The vocal work is interesting. I love it. I love the saxophone solo. Again, Kamasi Washington is just killing it this week, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my god. No, that's one thing I realized because in one of those songs we heard earlier from Kamasi Washington, he had this one huge sax solo. And I knew it because like I mean I played sax for 1 year. Like I'm not good at it, but like I know when there's a solo. Yeah, because I worked in a band. I played in a band before. But like when that sax came in and everything else just like tuned down, it's like oh my, it was just such a beautiful solo.
Yeah, and like it was.
Again on Deathless, like it was so perfect. It just added another layer to the song.
It definitely did, and I think the song itself was beautiful. Like, there's nothing I would argue. I definitely recommend you listen to that album. Great album. Actually, I heard them in concert. I didn't even know it. It was their opening for a band. It was a couple years ago.
Wow.
And it was like I didn't even realize it was them. And actually, like one of my friend's dad had the same experience, and he just loves them now. Like he's like a huge fan just because of that.
Yeah, that's interesting because like. My dad took me to the baseball game one time, when I was like 6, and then I got to talk. I got my hat signed by one of the MLB players.
Was it Curtis Granderson?
No, it was not Curtis Granderson. It was this other guy named Oliver Perez. Like I was talking, like I didn't know who he was, but then like years later, after I grew up, I was like, that was Oliver Perez, and I didn't even appreciate it until I found out. I think that's similar to how like you said you saw them in concert. You didn't really know who they were. Now,
exactly.
Oh, you're playing their music on your own radio show. Again, it's pretty interesting.
I think it's pretty